Before we dive in, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Star Trek news. And ever wonder what the furthest reaches of the Star Trek timeline hold? For a while, it was the 32nd century, a kind of rebuilding after a devastating event known as the burn. But what happens when that future is suddenly cut short? And the cancellation of Star Trek Starfleet Academy after just 2 seasons isn't just the end of a series, it's a full stop to a century of potential stories. Launched as a spin-off from Star Trek Discovery, the show focused on a new generation of cadets at Starfleet Academy, a year after the events of Discovery Season 5. The Academy had returned to Earth, San Francisco, optimistic about a new era of expansion. After defeating New Spraka, the Federation was poised for a bright future, welcoming back lost worlds and forging new alliances. Uh, but now that future is effectively erased. The 32nd century was already a bit of a controversial era among fans. Has the aesthetic, the starship designs, the uniforms, the technology, like personal transporters, felt too far removed from the classic Star Trek vibe. The burn itself, a galactic catastrophe, didn't resonate with everyone. Despite the challenges, the 32nd century offered a unique canvas for storytelling. It was a chance to explore a Star Trek universe truly rebuilt, grappling with the consequences of a near extinction event. Star Trek has always looked forward, but now that forward momentum has stalled. But the biggest loss isn't just the end of the timeline, it's the fate of the cadets. And imagine starting a journey, training to become a Starfleet officer, only to have your career cut short after just 2 years of study. Caleb Meir, Genesis Life, Darren Rainey, and the rest of the class of 3196 won't get to graduate, won't get to captain their own ships, won't get to explore the galaxy. Their potential, their stories are left unfinished. It's like sending a ship into space and then recalling it before it reaches its destination. And while Paramount Plus did offer an epilogue to wrap up Star Trek Discovery, there's no indication that will happen for Starfleet Academy. The series ending with season 2 will bring a premature end to both the cadets and the 32nd century. It seems the future of Star Trek may lie in revisiting familiar eras or perhaps even a complete reboot. The 32nd century, for now, will remain a forgotten chapter in the Star Trek saga. So the next time you're pondering the vastness of space and the possibilities of the future, remember the cadets of Starfleet Academy. Their dreams cut short in 5 of Star Trek history that will never be, you know, a mean. So many, I guess, a mean because they're. Speaking of the future, what do you think will happen to Star Trek? Let me know in the comments. And remember, if you want to see more Star Trek content, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps the channel. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.